What is going on, everybody? We've got a breaking news here. Deshaun Watson potentially facing a new claim, a new misconduct lawsuit amid the 11-game suspension, meaning that this could open the door to the NFL further investigating the situation. And keep in mind, and I've talked about this over and over, and a lot of people seem to think that this is going to go a certain way. Already, because I'm getting DMs and people telling me that the suspension is already encompassing all this. That's not exactly the case. Every single individual lawsuit and claim and charge, and they're all separate. And so the NFL, while the NFL, it's possible that the NFL looks at this thing and says we've already addressed this or whatever. It's possible. My take on this, and I've had Tony, the attorney, on this. I've had two different attorneys on a consistent basis talking about this situation. Each of these lawsuits are individual, and if you remember, the NFL investigated each one of these situations separately and talked to the victims and talked to the individuals involved and went through each one of these, talking to witnesses to come to a determination to suspend Deshaun Watson for 11 games. There's a statutory limitations on these situations where it's March until March of 2023. Somebody can come forward at any moment and bring a lawsuit or a claim or whatever against Deshaun Watson. This could be something, and I've said this from the beginning, where one or two or three or four things emerge and come forward before that March. It's like mid-March, I believe, is the statutory limitations is up for individuals to be able to come forward during this time frame. Assuming Watson's not doing any of these things right now, like he quit doing whatever he was doing, his behavior stopped. If it stopped, we have until March of 2023. That's the statute of limitations. The question's going to be, watching the game right here, Curtis Samuel dropped a wide open catch there. The question is going to be, are more going to emerge? This particular individual that has come forward bringing another additional lawsuit against Deshaun Watson is represented by a different attorney than the individual that represented the other individuals in these lawsuits against Deshaun Watson. So that complicates matters in some ways because this is an entirely different attorney. We're looking at a totally different blueprint. It's not something to where another individual is going to come in and get the same deal. This will be in and out, quick and done. This individual might be looking for different things than the other individuals were. So tough to say how this is going to unfold for Deshaun Watson. My guess is that this isn't over. This isn't going to be the first individual to come forward since the 11-game suspension was handed out. There's a real good shot that Deshaun Watson ends up having the NFL impose additional discipline and suspension timeframes upon him for this and other instances that could emerge between now and March of 2023. So this won't stop. I don't think this will be the last person that comes forward and files a lawsuit against Deshaun Watson. I think there's probably going to be one or two more in my estimation. That's a total guess on my part. There should be more clarification as the days and day unfolds. I might go live on this again later. Apparently YouTube doesn't notify people when I'm live, when I do a back-to-back live, which is ridiculous because my followers click the I want to be notified button. I want to be notified when Smitty goes live. Not I want to be notified, but not on back-to-back lives, YouTube. There's no button for that. So clearly no one knows I'm live right now. From my follower base, because usually we'll have hundreds of people in here, but file on in. It'll take a little while for you guys to figure out I'm live. The notification system is just sometimes whack, and this is as whack as this game right now, where the Washington Commanders and the Bears are breaching halftime, and it's worse than I predicted, which I said 10-3 we'd be lucky. Look at another drop pass by Curtis Samuel. Guy can't catch the football if you put stickum on his hands. Just garbage, Curtis. You're in the NFL, son. That's 2 drops in a row. So the Commanders are trying to score, and they can't. Yeah, Philip, I don't know why there's no notifications. The Commanders are trying to score. The Bears are trying to stop them with if anything's consistent with this game, the Bears will cause a turnover and end the game, end the half at 0-0. I'll be shocked if the Washington Commanders kick and make a field goal here. This is worse than I predicted. It is 0-0. Thursday games are awful. I tell everyone to stay away from Thursday games. That was incomplete. 4th and 6. McLaurin couldn't haul it in. I don't know if that was PI or not. Khalil Herbert out of the panic chamber. Khalil Herbert having a day. Khalil Herbert. That's why Monty was a total avoid. Everybody getting excited about Monty being back. But hey, I mean, Khalil Herbert's no secure, locked, and loaded player going forward either. I mean, we got to figure out what they're going to do. Bears are just looking bad. It's hopefully the Washington Commanders can make this field goal and send this game into at least a 3-0 halftime score. Yeah, they hit it 3-0. I predicted 10-3 at half. This is even disappointing me. What's up, Kurt? What's up, Lucas? Shout out to the guy, what's his name, that told me when I was live that this news was breaking. But yeah, so 2 new cases, maybe 1. There's a report that there's 2. It might just be 1. I might have to even change that graphic because I think right now it's 1, but there could be 2. I'll let you know. In fact, let me put this on screen just until we get clarification that there is actually 2. It might just be 1 at the moment. Crod with a super chat. Crod, appreciate you with dropping the super. Too many wide receivers. Got Lamb, A.J. Brown, D. Hop, St. Brown, Bateman. I need a running back. Gibson is disappointing. Who should I go target? I mean, Lamb for Kenneth Walker. Lamb for Aaron Jones and something. Those are potential moves you could make. D. Hopkins for, I mean, try and get Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is really cheap right now. Crod, really cheap. Appreciate your super chat. Thank you. Guys, anyway, just want to get on here and break this news. 1 case, maybe 2. I put that up just until we get confirmation there, too. There are different reports out there. It's 1 for right now. Could be 2. But 1, at least 1 case. Deshaun Watson. New case. Lawsuit filed against him by a different attorney. We'll see what happens. I think this would lead to more punishment by the league, but we'll have to see. Stay tuned for it. Julio with another super chat. Is Herbert out of the panic chamber? I don't know. I don't know, my guy. I hope that the Bears decide to use him more going forward. He's better than Montgomery, clearly. I traded Waddle for Gabe Davis and Sanders. Did I win? I don't know. I like Gabe Davis a lot, but I think you could have got more. I'm not a big Miles Sanders guy. So if you could turn Miles Sanders into something I like, then I'm going to give you a W. But for right now, I'm going to say I don't love it. Ravens, Colts, Jags, or Patriots defense. Let's hit that tomorrow, Zachary. We'll hit it tomorrow. We'll try and break it down. But, like, yeah, Patriots, I suppose. Ravens are... let me pull up the schedule real quick here, bro. Week 6. So, Patriots, I mean, Browns, that's I could see the Patriots having some success against them. But I'd probably go with the Ravens, I suppose, man. I think they caused some turnovers. Look, I know the Giants are playing good, but there's capability of Daniel Jones to unleash 2 or 3 turnovers to the Baltimore Raven defense. Give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. Quick answer, Ravens. Appreciate every single one of you. I'll have more on Deshaun Watson. Hang tight. Stay tuned. This news will unfold. I'm sure we'll get something even later for tonight's live stream, but I wanted to come in and just break this news. It's 2 cases, maybe 1. I'm going to put 1 right here for now until we get confirmation. So 1 case. I fixed that in case that is incorrect. Trying to spitball with the news as it's coming, and I may not have everything confirmed yet. So I'm trying to unveil this before the news is actually cemented in. So 1 case for now. We'll switch that to 1. 1 case corrected, potentially 2. We'll find out. Appreciate everybody. I'll see you all later. Enjoy the rest of the game. Horrible game. Enjoy the rest of this awful game, I should say. There's 46 seconds left. Let's wait till this half ends. Fields drops back. 43 seconds left on the clock. Fields just going to get, sacked? No, he escapes. He's running. Okay. 2nd down. 37 seconds left. I'm getting hungry. All right, I'm going to go eat. Appreciate you all.